Hey, welcome to Caritas Querens. Just wanted to make a quick video giving a few updates and first and foremost, just thanking all of you who have watched any of my videos, shared any of my videos, subscribed. I really appreciate it. You know, when I started this channel, it was just sort of a passion project. I actually, for years, I'd been thinking of starting a YouTube channel, but I just never followed through because partly I was afraid, partly I just was thinking, I don't know how to do this. Nobody's going to watch my videos. What's the point? It's a waste of time. Just a lot of anxiety and worries and fears. And over the last year or so, though, there have been a number of things that have been very helpful to me insofar as my own spiritual life is concerned. And it got to the point where I just, without even considering all those fears or worries or anxieties, I just thought, I'm going to do this. I want to do this. And I was just fueled by my passion for some of these things that have been so meaningful to me and so helpful to me. If you've watched my channel, I've addressed topics like scrupulosity, which is something that I've suffered from and dealt with a lot in the past. And one of the big things that I talk about a lot is Christian universalism or apokatastasis, which also has had a huge impact on my spiritual life. So really, my idea was I just couldn't hold it in. I just wanted to make videos and share my joy, and just hoping that maybe at least one person would be benefited by some of my videos. And honestly, I was thinking when I started this, I wouldn't be surprised if nobody watches my videos, if I don't get a single subscriber or a single view. But as of now, I think I have 39 subscribers, a little over 2,000 total views, and a little over 160 total viewing hours, which just amazes me. And I don't claim any of the credit for that. If you've seen any of my videos, you know that they're very poorly made, very amateur in quality. I'm not very eloquent, and I'm certainly not very intelligent or very learned at all. So, in my opinion, this just shows if anybody has appreciated any of my videos or has benefited at all from any of my content, that just shows me how great God is and how wise He is, that He's able to use even this very meager content and able to use it to bring about some good. So I glorify Him. I thank Him so much, and I thank all of you as well for watching, for sharing, for subscribing, and for giving feedback as well. I really appreciate all the comments I've received. Some of them have been critical, and some of them have been suggestions or ways I can improve. And I think I appreciate those more than anything because they've given me a lot to think about and a lot of ways to grow. So thank you. Thank you. Just wanted to give everybody a heads up too. In the future, one of the things that I've been wanting to do for a while is to make a series of videos addressing apokatastasis or Christian universalism more from a systematic approach. So far, a lot of the videos I've made about this topic have just been occasional videos with various topics, or I have a series about some of the common objections or criticisms against apokatastasis. I have a series about the relationship between apokatastasis and free will and some of the free will arguments against universalism. But what I really want to do is make some videos about my own personal understanding and approach to universalism in more of a systematic way. So kind of going through like, here's what I believe about hell, and here's what I believe about salvation, how it happens, and and so on and so forth. I've mentioned a little bit here and there in some of my videos, but some people have asked me in comments for a little bit more specification and more detail about what I believe, because some of my views I think are different from sort of the mainstream approach to Christian universalism that most people take. As a Roman Catholic, I believe in both hell and purgatory, and so a lot of non-Catholics who are universalists basically say that, well, hell is basically like what Catholics mean by purgatory. It's just a place of purification. But I believe in both, and so I believe that there is a real distinction between the two. And so anyway, without getting into all that right now, that is a topic that's been on my heart and on my mind for a while that I really would like to address. I want to thank all of you who have asked about that and kind of prodded me here and there about it. So hopefully in the next couple months, I'll start that. It's been kind of hectic lately. I do have a family. My wife just had a baby about 2 weeks ago, so we've been pretty tired, pretty busy. I do have a full-time job as well as a teacher, and we just finished our first term. Just was giving first term exams, and grades are due and things like that. So it's been pretty busy lately, but that is on my mind and on my heart to do that. Another thing that I've been wanting to do is make some videos just of reading some classic texts, especially texts that deal with universalism. In fact, one of the first videos I made was one of the unspoken sermons of George MacDonald, and that's still kind of on my back burner. I want to get back to that, and I want to make videos of all of the unspoken sermons. I think they're just beautiful and really deserve to be out there more. So that's something that you can expect to see hopefully over the next couple weeks or couple months as well. I don't know how clear it is, but just so in case you've been wondering or you don't know, I don't have a whole lot of free time or spare time from day to day. So a lot of the videos I've made, typically it's like, when I get some time, when I get a couple hours or something of free time, which is pretty infrequent, I just kind of sit down and I got a bunch of ideas in my head, things that I've wanted to make videos about. So I just sit down and I just I call them batches, a batch of videos, make 5 videos this day or 7 videos this day or 3 videos this day. I just make them whenever I have a chance to make them, and I schedule them to be released on YouTube sometimes weeks in advance. So right now it's kind of a busier time. I have some videos that are already queued up and ready to release over the next couple weeks. But hopefully over the next couple weeks, things will get a little bit lighter, and I can start making some of these new videos that I've been wanting to make. So just wanted to give you a heads up about that, and also wanted to ask you if there's any areas that you'd like me to make videos, anything that you'd like me to address, any ideas you have. I would love to hear that. Some of the videos I've made actually were in response to comments that I received from viewers. In fact, there's a series I made about my own personal journey towards confident universalism, and that was a direct response to somebody who was made a comment, basically just talking about their own hesitations and reluctance about universalism, and asked me how I came to that that confidence. So I would appreciate if you have any ideas, any suggestions, any areas you think that I ought to address, or maybe areas I ought to revisit, or things I could do better, I should address again in a better way, or whatever. I'd be happy to hear it. So any ideas, just put it in the comment box, and no promises, but I'll try to get to them as soon as I can. Okay. Well, anyway, thanks for listening, and just wanted to take this little bit of time to give you a little bit of update and some a little bit of information about what's going on in my life, and what you can hopefully expect to see in the future. All right. So again, thanks for watching as always, and until next time, adios.